Coronation Street will be airing some highly dramatic scenes next week, as Todd Grimshaw, Summer Spellman, Sarah Barlow, Sarah Platt, Kit Green, Gary Windass and Maria Connor all gather for a dinner party. But it isn't just the usual barbed comments and tempers flaring you get from most dinner parties, as Theo Silverton's killer will finally be revealed in an explosive flashback. Speaking about the scenes, actor Samia Longchamben explained that Maria and Kit both believe that Gary and Sarah are hiding something. And although the two have very different theories as to what they're keeping stum about, they actually become unlikely allies. Maria's mindset is literally just thinking that Sarah and Gary are having an affair. That's it, she said. She's known for a few weeks that something is definitely not right between her and Gary. She's been clocking these little sneaky conversations he's been having with Sarah, and she's put two and two together. She's just convinced that they must be sleeping together. I think she sees herself and Kit as allies, the actor added. Maria and Kit are coming at this from completely different ends of the spectrum. Kit thinks Gary and Sarah have something to do with the murder, whereas Maria doesn't think that. So she figures, I'll just work with Kit on this, and we can both confront them together. And it doesn't take long for accusations to start flying, from one person more than the both of them. Longchamben explained, I feel like it's been building and she just lets rip at Sarah. Everything she's been scared of saying for the last few weeks just comes out after a sip of wine. It doesn't even take much wine. It's definitely a lot of fun to play Maria when she's like this. I feel like most of my scenes with Gary are always her having a go at him, but this is next level. There's a real fire in Maria here and I love it when she's feisty and we get to see that side of her. Tensions are set to boil over on Coronation Street as a seemingly sophisticated dinner party spirals into chaos, leaving residents stunned and alliances forever changed. Maria Connor thought she was walking into an evening of awkward small talk and forced smiles. Instead, she found herself at the center of a dramatic confrontation that threatened to expose secrets, destroy friendships, and ignite a fresh feud on the cobbles. The gathering begins innocently enough. Several Weatherfield residents arrive at a lavish dinner hosted by one of the street's most outspoken families. With expensive wine flowing and polite conversation filling the room, there is little sign of the storm that is about to erupt. However, Maria is already on edge. Recent events have left her feeling isolated. Rumors have been circulating, accusations have been whispered behind closed doors, and Maria has struggled to convince people that she is telling the truth. As she enters the dining room, she senses that not everyone present is on her side. The atmosphere grows increasingly uncomfortable when a heated topic is raised during dinner. What starts as a casual discussion quickly turns into a personal attack, with several guests questioning Maria's actions and motives. The room falls silent. Maria attempts to defend herself, but every word seems to make matters worse. Faces around the table harden. Some guests exchange knowing glances, while others seem eager to watch the drama unfold. Just when it appears Maria is completely alone, an unexpected voice speaks up. To the shock of everyone present, a surprise ally steps forward. The intervention leaves the entire table stunned. This unlikely supporter firmly challenges the accusations being thrown at Maria, refusing to let her become the evening's scapegoat. The ally points out inconsistencies in the claims against her and reminds everyone that there are always two sides to every story. For Maria, the moment is completely unexpected. She had never imagined this particular resident would defend her, especially given their complicated history. In recent months, the pair have often found themselves on opposite sides of arguments. Trust between them seemed almost impossible. Yet as tensions rise around the table, old rivalries suddenly matter less than standing up for what is right. The confrontation intensifies. Voices become louder. Guests interrupt one another. Long-buried grievances begin spilling into the open. What was supposed to be a civilized evening rapidly descends into complete disorder. One resident storms away from the table. Another threatens to leave altogether. Meanwhile, Maria and her newfound ally stand united against growing hostility from the rest of the room. The unexpected partnership quickly becomes the talk of Weatherfield. News of the explosive dinner party spreads fast, with residents eager to learn exactly what happened behind closed doors. Different versions of events emerge, and before long, the story has taken on a life of its own. For Maria, the evening represents a turning point. After feeling abandoned and judged, she finally discovers that someone is willing to stand beside her when it matters most. The experience forces her to reassess her opinions about those around her. Could this surprising alliance become a genuine friendship? Or is it merely a temporary truce born from extraordinary circumstances? Fans will undoubtedly be asking the same question. The dramatic scenes also promise major consequences for several other characters. Relationships are left hanging by a thread, trust is shattered, and certain residents may find it difficult to forgive what was said during the heated confrontation. As emotions continue running high in the aftermath, the fallout threatens to affect the entire community. Maria's surprise ally may have helped her survive one explosive evening, but the battle is far from over. If anything, the dinner party has opened new wounds while exposing old ones. And in true Coronation Street fashion, every revelation seems destined to create even more drama. With alliances shifting and tempers flaring, Weatherfield is bracing itself for the next chapter of the conflict. Maria may have gained an unexpected supporter, but she has also attracted fresh enemies. One thing is certain, after this unforgettable dinner party, life on the cobbles will never be quite the same again. As the dust settles and residents pick sides, viewers can expect more twists, more confrontations, and perhaps even more shocking betrayals in the weeks ahead. Because in Coronation Street, a dinner invitation is rarely just a dinner invitation. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Crown ST.